Hey YouTube, back with you with another unboxing. This time we have one of the Kickstarters that came in for me, Tameri. So this Kickstarter is going to be a game, as you can tell, in I guess the Egypt mythology. Um, but this one is kind of different. It's not your typical Egyptian game um, where you're fighting and battling and stuff. I feel like with Ankh and Kemet and stuff like that, you have a lot of games of Egypt that where you're fighting and stuff. This one is actually more like of a I want to say farming game, but it's actually like a weather game where you're controlling the weather, and depending on uh, the weather, that's gonna affect your crops and stuff. Um, so I mean, it is kind of a farming game, but it's a Euro game through and through. But the cool thing about this one is that it has marbles in it, marbles and a 3D pyramid in the middle, where you put the marbles, and it's going to determine the color marbles is going to determine the weather and how it impacts different zones in the area. Um, but I did get the Kickstarter, the deluxe version of it, which came with the upgrade pack, which is going to be upgrading the tokens instead of being cardboard. And it also comes with this awesome obelisk and metal ankh piece that goes on the bottom to hold the marbles. This is going to be how you load the pyramid. So let's take a look. It just came in. It was a surprise for me, but it came in this last weekend. So yeah, done. The company that makes it is Post Scriptum. But let's take a look. We'll open up the main box. Oh, it also came with the expansion. Or I got the expansion for it. Maat is the expansion. So yeah, so we're gonna take a look at all this. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, so I apologize. But let's see. So first, this awesome sleeve. I love the sleeve cover. All right, poke this out. All right, so you have this awesome sleeve cover. Goes all the way around. Look at that obelisk, super cool looking. The back temple area. Same thing on this side. Super cool. I'll put that behind us. And then we have the main game box. Tameri. I'll move this mic real quick. Hold on. Bear with me. Okay. Um. So yeah, very nice art. Oh, bigger box than I expected. I mean, it's what's the equivalent of this? What other game do I have that's like this? This is bigger than I'd say like Dune, bigger than Far Shore, a little bit thicker. I don't really see a board game that I have that matches this size. Um, yeah, it's kind of unique in its size. Hmm, I can't really tell what would be a good comparison. It's almost like halfway from like the bigger like Mansions of Madness or like uh the Lord of the Rings um fantasy fight game. It's a little bit smaller than that, but anyways, so you look, you have the cover. So immediately we open it up and we have the rulebook, square rulebook. Give some thematic context here. And then we have this beautiful sheet, rulebook. all the components, the board. We have the weather tiles, action cards, building cards, priest cards, and then we have the plastic structure that is gonna roll out the marbles, and you have the cardboard pyramid, all that stuff. You have the player pieces, the cardboard rings to contain the marbles. You got yellow, which is the sun, brown, which is silt, and blue, which is water. And you got your ingredients: barley, papyrus, fruit, and flax. Yeah. Very big, nicely illustrated rulebook. Tells you exactly where everything goes. Game setup, everything. Oh, look at all these examples. Playing the game season 0, game rounds, phase 1, phase 2, examples, pictures. I love it. Love to see a rulebook like this detailed. Phase 3, the turn order. Phase 4, individual turns. Possible actions. Again, examples on the bottom. Picture examples. What else we got? Explanations of the symbols, the actions you can take. More examples. Productive fields and harvests. Very nice. Decorations, weather effects on cards, everything. Beautiful examples of everything. The end game. Game effects, immediate effects. Wow. In one player mode. Playing it solo. Right, so it is a solo game. Let's see. That's something that I normally yeah, it is 1 to 4. This is like the solo game right here. Nice. All the reference, all the buildings, what they do, all the Sphinx effects, what they do. Mini expansion is in the box called the Gift of the Gods. Oh, look, it even tells you how to assemble it. Nice. Ghost action summary. This is like a little reference sheet. Very nice. Look at that. Where to find information in this rulebook. Cool. Very nice. Very nicely done. And then we got rules for a solo campaign. Oh, so that was not the +1. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Here's the solo campaign. This one's very thin. No, it's only pretty much, what, 4 pages? That's it. Alright. Historical handbook. Look at this. Tells you a little bit about Egypt during this time. That's cool. Very cool to know. I'm gonna definitely read this. It'll help me. It'll help the game be more thematic. Cool. And then we have my favorite part of every game, which I wish they would always include in every game. Player aids. So we have the summary of the rules, phases of the round. Is double-sided? Yes, sir. Awesome. Has all the symbols you need. That's cool. Perfect. And one for each player. I love it. I love it. All right. Ooh, there's gonna be a lot of cardboard. So this is the pyramid. Cardboard pyramid. Ooh, that's cool. There you go. And just like that, you have the pyramid. That's so cool. Very cool. Sheesh. Nice. We got a lot of cardboard to cut out. My goodness. That's a lot. A lot of cardboard. Let me put this to the side with the pyramid. I like how the pyramid folds flat too. Player boards. Each one is different. I like it. That's super cool. Different art for each one. Oh, that's so cool. This is my favorite mythos, by the way. It is Egyptian. Egyptian mythos. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. If there was ever a time that I could go back in time and see, like if I could go back in time and visit any era, it would be this. To see the Egyptian era like back in its prime, you know? Not in ruin. So we got the board comes in what's this? Oh wow. So this is the Sphinx and the temple track, I guess. And I might miss it looks like temples, yeah. This is the left side of the board. Nice puzzle connector. I like that. And then we got the middle where the pyramid goes. The pyramid's going to go right on here. We got the main board, or part of the main board. Oh, wow. It does, yeah, it is like a puzzle. Cool. And then I love how they did this. The little holes for the marbles to sit in. Cool. Very, very colorful. Way more colorful of a board than I thought it was going to be, especially for it being Egypt. Very nice. And then this is the other part of the board. Very nice, very colorful. Cool. Oh, wow, look at this insert. Nice. Wow. Look at all these bags. My goodness. Dude, this is awesome. So you got the marbles. These don't, yeah, these aren't glass. These are like plastic or acrylic marbles. They don't feel like glass. Got some cards right here. We got the wooden sphinxes. Let's take a look at these. Screen printed. Super nice. That's going to be my color, blue. I'm always blue. Oh no, that's like turquoise. This is blue. Look at that. Dark blue. And we have the yellow and red. Cool. Let's see what else we have. Oh wow. These are already like upgraded components. These are wooden. I wonder if this is like plastic. Oh yeah. 3D resources. That's crazy. Wow, I didn't know that. I guess I forgot. That's cool. I mean, these wooden components are awesome. You got the player pieces, the bodies. And then look, this is the marble tray. So the marbles are going to fall down here and go one of four ways. Super cool. Oh, you got the rings in here. Everything has its place. Oh, these are thick. Look at that. Look how thick these rings are. That's cool. So that way it stays in place. You got the player screen. Oh, dude, these are thick too. For screens? For player screen things? That's crazy. Wow. I wonder, oh, these go there. So these fold like this. And then this goes here. Oh, these are not screens. These are like holders. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, these go with these. Yeah, 4 of them. Yep. Okay. These are supposed to be right there. This goes like that. And then we get, oh, these are awesome. Look at the scarabs. Oh, wow. The Eye of Horus. Super cool. And then a little obelisk. Wooden obelisk. Dude, these are so nice. Then we got the top plastic thing for the pyramid. And then we got some more resources. This is fruit, like pears. What else we got? What's this? Stickers. Huh. Yeah, yeah, look to see where to put that. 2 round clear stickers. That might be to hold the pyramid together, I'm assuming. And we got cards. These are gonna be the action cards. I don't know what this is. Maybe like a little promo or something. And then we got some more cards. These are gonna be the building cards. More action cards. So I can already tell by looking at the cards that they're linen finish cards, which, I mean, perfectly fits the game. I feel like if Egypt was alive today, they would be like as big as China in production, and specifically production of stuff like this, of linen finished cards. Super nice. These are the kind of cards like Stonemeyer games with Wingspan and stuff like that. Really good to shuffle. These are bendy, durable, uh, very nice cards. So yeah, these are gonna be the action cards. Let me just make sure tell you guys the right stuff. So yeah, just go to this real quick. Gonna have yes, action cards, Sphinx tiles, ghost cards, weather tiles, and building cards. Okay, so yeah, building cards, and then these are the action cards. Then you also have building tiles, which are going to be different. And then these are priest cards. These are going to be for the temple, I'm assuming. And we got this little, I don't know what this is. It's for the solo game or what. Okay. And so that's the main box. It's everything that's in the main box. I'm going to put these back. Somewhat kind of order here. See if I can remember how to put everything back the way it was. Okay. So that was there. And then we have the cardboard. One. This one. We'll put this one? No. Yeah, I'll just put that. And then the player boards. This and the pyramid. And then we have all the instruction, or these. And then we'll put the instructions, all the papers underneath them. Alright. Alright, cool. Okay, so that's the main box. Now let's take a look at these. This upgrade pack and the expansion pack. Upgrade pack. Oops. Oh, wow. All right, well. I want to say there's room in there in the main box for this. Yeah, there should be room for that. But yeah, so you see, you load the marbles in, and then you're gonna feed them into the temple. You load it in the thing. You pull the Ankh piece. Cool. Let's take a look at that. So we got the stand that's gonna sit on the table. Which way is up? This way is up. Yes. That way it stands on the board. And then you got the little slot for this awesome metal Ankh right here. Ooh, that's nice. They clear coated it too. Shiny. There you go, where you can see that. Super nice. And then it goes right in there like that. Chickoo! Keeps the marbles in. And you go to the pyramid and release. And all the marbles go. Nice. Really nice. Alright. Oh man, these 3D things are awesome. So we got the pairs. Oh wow, they're like I don't want to say squishy, but they're like not plastic. It's more like rubber. Nice. And then I don't even know what this is. I think this goes on the workers. Look at this. This is like a animals like like I don't want to say cape. But I guess yeah. It's kind of like a cape, like where you can put it on there. That's cool. And that's like I'm telling you, like silicone or rubber also. These are nice wheat pieces right there. That's cool. Close these up so that we don't spill. Oh wow. Yeah, these are like a little bit harder plastic. That's cool. They're all the same, I think. They look all the same. Let me see. Make sure. Yeah. And these are gonna be the I'm gonna tell you where everything is. Where's the back? So we got 12 garments. These are garments to make your priest workers unique. That's cool. 10 stones to block unused spaces when playing with fewer than 4 players. Oh, no, for these, I think. Yeah. And then this is the Debin. 18 Debin, deluxe Debin. Which I think this might be like a currency. And then you get the resources. These stones to block unused spaces. These are wood. All right. These are nice too. I don't know. I'm kind of torn because I do like these 3D things, but I also really like the screen printed wood pieces. Oh, this flowers though. Yeah, this flower feels nice. It's like an actual like cupped flower. Very nice. Cool. All right. And that's all the, I think that's all the 3D stuff, or the upgrade pack. Yeah. Very cool. We got the upgrade pack. I'll put everything back in the upgrade pack. And then we'll take a look at this expansion real quick. Oh, let's do that. The Maat expansion pack. Hoping I'm saying that right. Maat, maybe? Maat? Maat? But I feel like all of this can fit in the base game, so that I'm happy about that. So this is French instructions, Spanish instructions, Italian instructions, German instructions. Here we go. U.S. and England. All right. So we got 7 character tiles. These are gonna be special powers that make the game where everybody has a special power. Asymmetric rolls. We got expert building tokens, master of ceremony tokens. We got different weather spheres. Now we got some interesting ones. We got another ring. Pharaoh's request cards, special request by the Pharaoh. 5 gray workers in different shapes, 1 gray sphinx, and 1 fabric bag. So these are all different modules that you can throw in. So the first module is going to be weather. And then there's a ghost player. Oh, this is how to play with the ghost player. Module 2 is the characters, the asymmetric powers. And then you have module 3, which is the request of the Pharaoh. And that's it. So the request of the Pharaoh is the cards. The expert builder, or sorry, the player powers, I think are going to be these characters. I think this are the ones maybe that have the gray pieces. I don't know. Yeah, I think these might be the gray pieces and some of the other stuff in here. Yeah. So cool. You have 4 modules or no, 3, right? 3 modules that you can play with in this. You have the weather, asymmetric powers, and then the requests, Pharaoh requests, and that has this awesome bag for it. I wonder. I want to say this bag is for the marbles. I'd assume. Yeah. Take a look at them. So yeah, these are all different colors. Again, not glass. They are like acrylic or plastic. So, and then you got the different. I love the screen printing on these. Very nice. Very, very nice. Look at that. And the gray sphinx. You got the big thick ring to hold the marbles. You got little cardboard tokens. The bag for them. I love when they include everything that you need. Whoa! Look at these tiles. These are huge. They don't look that big in the picture. So these are the asymmetric player powers. Dude, these are humongous. And they're thick cardboard, man. Wow. And yeah, you could tell just by the symbols that these wooden pieces go with the player powers. Super cool. All the tokens too, yep. The Sphinx. And now, yeah. So the Sphinx, all these players right here, all these gray pieces, go with all these, along with the tokens, these brown, the white tokens and the brown tokens. These brown tokens right here, and then the white circle ones go right here. So each of these players have stuff with that. And then here are, let's take a look at the temple, or the pharaoh cards real quick. So we have see if I can open these real quick. Again, Stonemaier has me spoiled with the paper wrapping. So we have these pharaoh cards. These are going to be different requests, and they're going to give you points. And there's a bunch of them. Okay. Those are going to be the cards. Oh, let's put the ring back. And then in the bag. Okay. And then instructions. And then the very last part that I got was a little bonus pack of right here. Bonus pack of cards. The Gift of the Gods. Priest cards, it looks like. Yeah. And bonus cards. Really nice. Again, linen cards. Super nice, super durable. Really nice production. And that is going to be it, guys. This is going to be the unboxing of Tameri. For those of you that pledged, and those of you that got this Kickstarter, let me know. For those of you that didn't, let me know. Looking at the game and it being unboxed, let me know if you think it's interesting. What really got me interested in this game was, number one, the Egyptian theme, the mythology, and then second of all, the pyramid. The pyramid with the 3D pyramid with the marbles. Call me a sucker for components, but I really liked it. And then to top it all off, they have the obelisk in the upgrade pack, the 3D obelisk with the Ankh and all that. It was perfect for me. So yeah, and then the gameplay that they had looked really solid too. So that's gonna be it for this unboxing. Let me know in the comments if you liked it. For those of you that pledged, if you've gotten it yet, and yeah, make sure to like, the comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Until the next Kickstarter arrives or new game arrives. I'll talk to you guys then.